guys, it's Sarah and I'm here with another Disney layout. I'm going to be doing these two pictures here. These are little scenes from Disney Junior shows that my girls really like, and they had characters in them, you know, doing pictures and stuff, but we ended up missing the character times. We didn't get there in time, but they still had the scenes open where the kids could, you know, play on them and take pictures and stuff, so we did that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm using quite a few of my scraps here. As you know, I have been taking Jen Scow's Zap Your Scraps class, and so it's been really inspiring me to go through my scraps a whole lot more and use some up and use them in different ways and mix patterns. As you can see, I'm doing an arrow and a dot and a floral on here, so that's really cool. I also had this little wavy, almost like a, what are those called? Not parentheses, but like a bracket type thing. And it had that edge on it already. And I had two little spots of it, but one of them was a little bit off center. So I went ahead and just traced the other bracket on there. And I'm just going to cut it out and make it, you know, the same, but it's just going to be shorter. So I hope that makes sense. I wanted it to go across the whole thing like that. It's not perfect, but it's fine. So I'm going to use those to go on the top and the bottom of the layout. So here I'm going to use some chalk ink, and this is brand new that my husband was super sweet and went to Hobby Lobby one day and wanted to get me something. So he got me a little package of chalk ink, and that is by Prima, and this color is called Old Rose. It's like a really pretty pale pink, and I'm going to just ink up the edges of this floral and of this chevron here because those are the lighter papers. Like if I did it on the blue, it wouldn't show up, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I'm just going to go ahead and ink up with the chalk ink. It's very subtle, but it's very pretty. It's very soft. It's not quite as harsh as an ink pad would be. And I'm going to go ahead and start getting my layers put down here. So my background paper there is from Studio Calico, that blue, and it's kind of like a grid almost. And then these, everything else is just scraps. I actually don't have any manufacturers except for the blue. The blue polka dot is from Pebbles, but everything else I don't have any manufacturers for. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this large piece down. I really like how it has a whole bunch of different colors in it. And then that floral is from a paper pad. I want to say it might have been a Dear Lizzie paper pad, possibly. But again, it's been a while, so I don't know specifically. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this dark blue. And I like the dark blue on the bottom because it really kind of helps ground everything. And then I have this piece of ribbon here that is left over from a Noel Mignon kit that I just finished. And so I'm going to go ahead and just stick this down here just to add a little bit more texture down here at the bottom and fill up that little space there. All right, so now I have my pictures. I'm going to cut this one down a little bit just to make it a little bit smaller because I have three things I want to fit across the page, and I don't want to cut down the castle one because there's not a whole lot of room to cut down. And I have this little frame here that I'm going to put that stamped image in, and that stamped image is a stamp set from Kelly Perky, I believe, and that was stamped and sent to me from my friend Jamie. She sent me a big package of stuff, and that came in it, and so she knew I was working on this album and wanted to include some Disney stuff in it, so I am going to use that image on this page here. All right, so I'm going to work on my title, and my title is going to be Princess Castles and Pirate Ships because that's what's in the pictures here. Those purple glitter thickers are called Sprinkles, and then this blue one here is called Sunny, and those are a foam. The purple ones are chipboard, and then the blue ones here are a foam. But I wanted to kind of mix up my thickers a little bit. And I'll also use some other letter stickers to go along and to kind of finish out the title. So I'm going to use that ampersand there. That's a die cut as well, just from my random box. I don't know who made it. So I'm going to use these here. These are from crepe paper, and it's just a large alphabet sheet. And I'm going to use these blue ones to spell out the word pirate. And I didn't have an I, so I just cut down a J, and I'm going to use that there. So that spells out the word pirate. And then I'm going to use these over here and spell out the word princess. So princess castles and pirate ships. And that's all done there. So I'm gonna leave it for now, but I will eventually end up putting that down. And I'm just trying to decide if I want it to overlap all of my layers on top, because the princess castles is kind of, you know, large right up there on the top. So I'm trying to decide if I want to overlap the pictures and all that. So we'll see. Okay, but first I'm going to go ahead and put this small picture down first just so that I have a starting point, and then I'm going to actually use my colored pencils and color in this castle. I'm going to end up cutting off the words on the top because it won't fit in the frame, so all I really want is the castle. So I'm going to go ahead and just use my colored pencils and make it a pink and purple castle, since Sophia's castle is pink and purple, so that's it all done. I'll cut off the top there, and then I'm going to use this frame to kind of frame that out. And I really like the way that that turns out. It's a nice little focal point there. And then that is going to go under the picture. I'm going to go ahead and stick it down first because this picture is going to overlap it. Okay, so that is done. And then I am figuring that I should probably go ahead and get my title situated, you know, how far up do I want it, all that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put my ampersand down because I know where that's going to go right there. And then I am going to go ahead and start putting my title down. And I do need to use my quick dry adhesive, especially on those purple thickers because they are chipboard. But I will also use them on the crepe paper stickers as well because, you know, I've had them for a long time and they're not super sticky. So the only ones I don't have to use it on are the foam thickers. They tend to not go anywhere, which is fantastic. Okay, so I got all that stuck down. And now I'm going to go ahead and start embellishing. So I have this Peter Pan sticker sheet that I've had for a long time. It's from Disney. And I'm going to use that pirate ship there because there is a pirate ship in the picture. These are little, you know, flying kids over the clouds. And I'm using Peter Pan because Peter Pan is part of the Jake and the Neverland Pirates type thing. So I thought it kind of went pretty nicely with it. I'm also going to use these little clusters of stars all over the place. Those are supposed to be kind of like Tinkerbell's fairy dust, you know, twinkling stuff. I have a Mickey head here from Disney, and it has a cute pink and blue pattern on it, so it goes with the colors that I'm using. I also have these little stamped images that also came in the same pack as the castle that Jamie sent me, and this one says dreams do come true, or a dream come true. And then these two little separate fireworks here. So I'm just going to ink these up with this Old Rose ink again, just to kind of tie it in. And then I will put those into my embellishment clusters as well. And this little label tag here says explore. So I'm going to cut that out and stick that right above this castle here because they were kind of exploring among the Disney scenes, and I thought that was really cute. So I will go ahead and stick a couple of little fireworks here. And then I'm going to do my journaling. I'm just going to do one straight line right across the bottom here and just talk about how they have these Disney Junior scenes where the kids could go and explore, and they were exploring in Sophia's castle and Jake's pirate ship. And that's going to complete my layout. I really, really like the way that this turned out. I hope you guys did too. And I just like how I was able to use some of that Peter Pan stuff up. And that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I will be back again soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.